Well, hello. My name is Aliman and I'm from NK1 class. And I'm here to deliver my summary about Alice in the Wonderland novel, Chapter 2. Suddenly, the Eat Me cakes makes Alice grow so tall she can barely see the doorway to the garden, let alone pass through it. Frustrated, Alice starts to cry, and her large teardrop from a pool of water at her feet. Then the white rabbit appears, talking to himself about keeping the Duchess waiting. When Alice attempts to speak to the white rabbit, she dashes off again, leaving behind a glove and a fan. Alice picks up the fan and uses it, thinking that she might have transformed into a different person altogether. To reclaim her identity, Alice recites her lessons only to find she confused them. As a result, she starts to think she has turned into a girl named Mabel, who thus cannot remember her lesson well. Alice decides that if she is Mabel, she does not need to exit the hall or rejoin society. Despite her identity crisis, Alice wants to find a way out of her bleak situation. Then, Alice noticed that the fanning motion causes her to shrink, so she continues doing it, hoping to become small enough to fit through the garden door. However, yet again, Alice forgets the door key that remains on the shelf above her head. Before she can resolve the predicament, she stumbles and falls into the sea. She realized the sea is a pool of her giant tears that fell to the ground when she cried. As she treads water, Alice encounters a mouse and asks it for help. When she realizes the mouse cannot understand her, Alice attempts to speak to it French. She recites one of her French lessons about cat. Upon mention of the word cat, the mouse reacts with fear. Alice follows the mouse, attempting to apologize it, but she winds up talking absent-mindedly about her cat. Dinah upset, the mouse swims away. Alice calls back the mouse, promising not to talk about cats or dogs if it returns to her. The mouse agrees and swims back to Alice, commanding her to go to the banks to listen to a story. After a while, a group of animals including Dodo, Lori, and Eagle join Alice and the mouse as they swim toward the store. Maybe that's all for chapter 2. Thank you. Bye.